Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is of course Liam from Small Time Gamers, and we are here today to talk about a game called ArcheAge. That is the game that you see in the background. My friend here sitting here with his elk in the background, his trees growing behind him. And we'll turn back on the UI so you can have a look at what this actually looks like. We'll stand up. And basically ArcheAge. That's what this is. ArcheAge is an MMO originally developed by XL Games in Korea and basically picked up by Trion for the North American, European, Australian port, basically. It is available in Russia and obviously Korea at the moment, and basically when this game is fully released, it will be available free to play, which will be awesome. So the game is of course at the moment in alpha, and that is how we are playing it now. So what is there to say about ArcheAge? ArcheAge is an MMO with what I believe is a lot of potential. It's considered a theme box ride. A theme box ride. Wow, I got a little bit mixed up there. A theme box game. Or a sand park, I think they call it actually, which basically combines the linear story of a sandbox, linear story of a theme park kind of MMO, so your standard WoW-ish type questing, World of Warcraft for those who do not know, and it also combines your sandbox elements, so the elements that you can see right here. So you're farming. I actually didn't know you could get up here. That was just a random jump by me, and I figured that out. But yes, so your farming elements, your blacksmithing, your mining. Basically, if you guys wanted to, you could get all the way to level 50, which is max level, by just farming, or just mining, or just doing whatever you wanted to do. The options are pretty much unlimited in this. So basically, like I said, it is a Korean MMO, so as you would expect from a Korean MMO, if anybody knows much about Korean MMOs who have played them before, by the way, glider. Oh yes, you got gliders, you've got boats, you've got your standard mounts. So that elk I had was the elven racial mount. The Nuians, which are the human race, the more American human race, have the horse, just a standard horse, and then the Farron have a lion type creature, if I'm correct, and the Harani, which are the more Asian like people, the Farron are the cat like people, and the Harani they have, I'm not 100% sure what the Harani have. Oh, that's embarrassing. But yes, they also have their racial mount there as well. Now, these racial mounts are not limited. If I wanted to, I could go and buy a horse and get a horse, you know, as well as my elk, or get a lion or whatever it is, as well as my elk. It is not limited to just the elk. Now, not only can you get your standard mounts, so for riding around on and such, like so. Nope. But you can also, if I desummon my elk as he runs off and disappears, have pets. So I have my Arctic Kotsu, which is like an Arctic kind of wolf type thing. And this is an attack pet. So if I get into combat, as you'll see here, I'll jump in here. My pet will come in and help. And against these level 12 bears, the pet is actually going to do quite a bit of damage. So yes, there we go, that is that. We're going to loot the body as you would in an MMO. And as you just saw, probably by that combat there, and I'll show you again here, the animations in this game are absolutely amazing. They flow really nicely, it's really nice to see. A lot of effort, you can see that a lot of effort has actually gone into making this game and making it well. So, what else is there to say for this game? Actually, quite a lot. Probably going to be a two-part episode, honestly, because there is a lot to cover in this game. It's probably going to be the first two-part getting to know. So I guess what we could do now is show you one of my favourite features in the game. Dancing. Of course, it is not an MMO without the ability to dance. As you can see, chucking some funky moves, but the difference between this and any other MMO is if you move, it just incorporates it into the dance. Oh yes! And then my favourite part of all. Are you guys ready? Oh yeah! Let's spin around so we can see him from the front, and then we'll do this. Sorry, come on. Yeah, can pull together a whole dance move with this. Whole dance routine. Yes, so the dancing is actually pretty awesome as we dance our way into the sunset. Now we're going to stop that. Now, just like in every MMO, you have your standard hotbar combat type system, so your button mashing, hitting your number keys, or whatever you set up to be. The level of customization in this game is actually pretty awesome. Now, one thing I will add now is that I'm actually going to make a couple of different videos for this one. So there'll be the standard getting to know video, which is this one here, and I'll go over a lot of the basics of the game, and then I will make other smaller videos which will go into more depth about specific areas, because this game really does need it. I'm really liking this sword, by the way. Picked it up on a quest, and I am actually really liking that sword. I reckon it just looks really nice. But yes, so what else do I want to show you? Let's head to where I am currently questing. Okay. Houston Plains, is that correct? Yep. Let's head here. We'll open up a world gate here. And world gates are like teleports. You do have to have an item to use them. You have to have one of these, a hereafter stone. Oh, I just cancelled that. Whoops. And the hereafter stone will allow you to jump into your portal and travel around the world to all of the beautiful sights and adventures that this game has to offer. So open up this gate here and jump through. Oh, back through. You do actually have to jump through the teleporters, the teleports, the world gates. They are a little bit iffy now and again. Now that world gate will actually stay open, so if someone else is wanting to jump through, they actually could. That isn't restricted to just me, so if you do have a party or anything like that going, you could all jump through that same portal. There's some nice armor going on there actually. Let's take a look at that. I do like to stop and just have a look at armors now and again, so I apologise for that if you guys do not like that as much. Oh, look at that armor. What a boss. Okay. Let's head this way. Now, there is a lot of backstory and lore to this game. One video that I do plan on making is a video explaining a lot of the lore in the backstory about this game. Because there is a lot of it, and I do find a lot of it very cool. When I learnt it, it just made me like the game more. I am a sucker for backstory and lore, so that is all good. Now, let me explain about the combat system actually while we're here. We have some bad guys here. Now, if you have a look at each of these abilities here, it'll say what they combo with. So this one here, the Battle Rage, launches a rush attack towards the enemy that deals 118 physical damage and inflicts snare for 3.5 seconds. Inflicts an additional 26% damage on slowed targets. If you've got a slow move, you're going to want to put that before this one here. But you see on the next move, its first attack, snared targets are tripped. Second attack, additional plus 48% damage. So, you see that this move here snares the enemy, and this combos with that snare to knock them down and then inflict more damage. This one here will then combat with that again and do more damage. And then this one here will stun the enemy, and then this will combo with the stun to trip them down, trip the enemy over again. So there's the combo pop up there, you see he's down on the ground. Hit with that, there's the stun, combo again, knocked over, and we finish it. So combos in the combat system in this game are actually very, very important. You can end up doing a lot more damage if you are comboing your moves, so that is very important to notice. Now I guess I could go into this. So you see at the moment my class is the Abolisher. Now if we go into skill window, you can see what Abolisher is made up of. The skill sets: Battle Range, Defense, and Oromancy. There are over 120 different classes in this game, so you know, you can mix and match. There is 120 different classes because even if, say for example, I was to take out Oromancy. So I took Oromancy out, decided I did not want this in my class anymore. I then put a different skin in. That would change the class. So there are a lot of different combinations that you can make. In fact, there are 120 different combinations that you can make. Also, if you haven't noticed yet, this game is absolutely beautiful. Looks really nice. This is on the highest graphic settings, if in case you want. So let's get this moving. Actually, let's check out our mount. So, see, he spawns in there. You can jump on, and off we go. Chuck sprint on. So yes, your mounts do have abilities, or your pets in general have your abilities, which can be unlocked through leveling up your pet. Your pet and mounts have a separate level to you, and you can level them up by just having them out while you're fighting. That'll level them up by just riding them round. That'll level them up. There's multiple different things that you can do to actually level up your mount. So you do have to pay attention to that. So now we've headed into a different biome, and more of a deserty one. Also looking pretty awesome. Okay, so where are we going? Let's jump into a quest real quick. Anyone's nearby at all? Kill sandstone golems. So you have to be careful. Okay, jump in. Use this ability. Combo. Stun. Combo. Finish it off. As you can see here, where is it? Which one is this? This is free. You can see that free here is now in progress, and you can see that our progress has actually gone up. So let's kill a few more. And remembering our combos, let's finish this guy off. So, as you can see by this and a couple of other quests here, so kill a certain amount of enemies, do a certain amount of things, kill a certain person, talk to people. It is pretty standard when it does come to questing. That's probably the only thing about this game, I'd say, is that if you're looking for new and inventive questing, this probably isn't going to be it for you. But it's the rest of the game that gets me really excited, all these sandbox elements. And of course, here is one of those sandbox elements, the mining. So let's run around and pick up all these iron ore. I had a pretty fun experience earlier today, where it was me and a group of guys, just other players. We're all in a area where there's a lot of this iron veins, and they spawn quite regularly. So we were all just running around trying to beat each other to the veins. I did actually record a bit of it, so it might actually come out probably part of a different video. So look forward to that. It was actually pretty fun. It's a cool way to make mining more fun than just running up, and as you can see here, just running up and smacking on a rock with your pickaxe. Now, another cool thing about this is as you use this, as you mine, as you craft, as you do anything, that is the wrong one, you actually level up your proficiencies. So if we go down to mining, you see my proficiency here is 625. That is still an amateur. And metalwork also, so you can see what I've kind of used and what I haven't. And then once it gets to a certain rank, you can specialize your stuff. Now the problem, so you need a specialization snowflake to be able to upgrade that. Now the problem here is you can only have so many at a certain rank. So at veteran, at novice, you can only have 5. At veteran, you can have 4. At expert, you can have 3. At specialization, you can have 2. So it does get down. You do have to be careful about that. Also, look at all these awesome emoticons. Emotes. Let's have a look. Oh, whoops. Keep hitting the wrong button there. So yeah, there is like a whole bunch of them through here. Beg. But yes, so you level up your proficiencies as you do things, which is pretty awesome in my opinion, because you can kind of mix up what you're doing. Apparently this is how they pray. Oh, guy jumping about there. But yes, so if there is a possibility of a second part to this video. I'm not 100% sure. You will know by the time you watch it, as you know, of course, by the time you watch it, there'll be a part 1 next to it, if it is part 1. If not, it'll be part 2, and the rest of the stuff that I want to cover will basically be in those smaller videos that I was talking about. For now, my name is Crazy960. Wow, Crazy960, that is a really old alias that I used to go by. That was back in like Call of Duty 4. Why was that in my mind? Wow, my name is Liam from Small Time Gamers, and I will see you on the next one.